So it is Thanksgiving evening here, November 26th, on the island of Guam, and I spent the last few hours, really since about 10 o'clock this morning, preparing, cooking, taking pictures and videos, and posting all the things that have been created in the kitchen. I've helped my mom. A number of the items I did on my own, and I've since put away everything. A lot of leftovers. I'm just glad we didn't have too much. I found a much smaller turkey compared to turkeys in the past. Um, and also included a ham and a nice cut at that. It was a picnic shoulder. But I take this time now to reflect and think about Thanksgiving. And last night I had the opportunity to be joined in with fellow members of the Associates of the School Sisters of Notre Dame here on Guam. We have a visiting sister from our province who is the liaison, and we've been gathering here and there via Zoom to basically fellowship, pray, talk, and last night was an opportunity for a few others who haven't had the chance to join in that conversation and really to be there for one another. We can't physically meet, we know the reality, but the utilization of technology to meet was a step in the right direction and a sense of comfort and encouragement that we can still pray via the device. And I'm reminded that for us who profess Christ as Lord, that's part of the reality of faith, but it is also supported with the mechanism called the church. We have the hierarchy of the church, but we also have the community of believers. And at the very essence of the community of believers is the unity of faith and being able to support one another in fellowship. And that is something that is missing in all of us. And I'm reminded that even being away, it is still a lived out faith, a heritage and practice on our own in our homes, praying, watching various liturgical celebrations, the offering of Mass on TV or online via Facebook or YouTube. And at the very essence is what we profess. And so, in this time where we celebrate the trimmings, but more just for our intimate family, we still have hope that God is still in control. God is on the throne. He hasn't abdicated. We may abdicate from our responsibility by virtue of our baptism to be the living witness of Christ in all that we do, but He will not abandon us. And my prayer, and it's really a challenge, is will I live out my faith? And I just read a daily devotional from this book. You may not be able to see it. It's called My Utmost for His Highest. It's a book that was given to me about 20 years ago, but I've actually had another copy of it prior to that. And the reminder tonight, and I must be honest, I put the book aside. Tonight's reminder is the very essence of what we profess as Christians is the cross. There's only one command: preach Christ crucified. And that sounds to the world as something obnoxious, shameful, the crucified Lord, the tragedy of God, as it says in the devotional. But the tragedy of God is the very essence of life for us. That the tree of life that was in Genesis is the tree of life at Calvary. that that very tree gives life for anyone who will accept, who will believe, who will turn away from their sin. So may we be grateful for that in our Thanksgiving celebration. God bless you and bye for now.